you still thinking about whether or not you're going to register for the 8-week Mastermind? I have a question for you. Are you a person who self-sabotages your activities and your success? Now, we all would like to say we don't sabotage anything, but let's be real about this. If you're still thinking about it, what is holding you back? And for all the times that you've doubted whether you should do something or hesitated because you were uncomfortable, maybe you thought, oh, you could still do it yourself, you don't need other people, you don't like to work in a group setting, hear all those words, all those ways that you could perhaps talk yourself out of something super fantastical. I was trying to look for the right word because that's the only way I can describe it. When I'm in the course, even though I facilitate it, there's always this amazing energy that flows through the course as the 8 weeks progress. And it isn't just you go to class for that tiny little bit that you connect for the week, but it's the energy that kind of goes with the whole thing, the energy of what happens in the class, but then what happens all week long when you start to add these new tools in and you start to put them in places that you never imagined were stumbling blocks for you. Can you imagine if sitting down at your computer is the stumbling block? So as soon as you sit down, your body has shut off, but we can find that, we can change it. Or imagine that when your eyes have to focus on a certain color on the screen, it shuts off. The eyes don't work. It gets harder to track. You can't think anymore. We could change that. How about just the idea of being in a group and you think, oh, but nobody else has the problems that I have, or no one wants to hear the challenges that I'm facing, or no one else really has that same thing that I'm working on. I used to think the same thing myself. I used to think that I was unique. And I am unique, but I'm not unique in the struggles. The struggles are the same for all of us. And we have different levels of baggage. We have different things that we're looking at. We have different things from our past that can hold on to us, but we also have these wishes, these desires for the future that want to pull us forward. And somehow the stuff in the back just keeps pulling us like suitcases tied to a string attached to our waist and pulling behind us, and we just drag them along with us. Wouldn't it be lovely if we were being led forward with a balloon of ideas, of possibility, maybe a bouquet of balloons, all the things that are possible with the experiences that we've had, but in a way that lifts us and enlightens us and brings us forward. So as you're sitting in this place now and you're thinking, is this really what I want to do? Ask yourself, why not? Why are you waiting? And if you're waiting, how long do you plan to wait for? And if 10 years go by and you waited and you didn't do it, and you got through the 10 years, but you didn't thrive through those 10 years, what kind of aches and complaints are you going to have at the end of that time? What kinds of activities will you be involved in? What projects will you have maybe not taken on that you really could have thrived at? I'm asking you now to take a really good look at what it is you want. And trust me, know that I have the tools. I also have the energy and enthusiasm to help lead you in the way to get there. And I want to be there for you. And so do the people that are in the class. They want to have the input that you're going to have, and they want to be a part of the same kind of group you do. And together we can get there. So if you have not registered for the 8-week Mastermind, make this your fall priority. Do it differently. 2024, the year of the dragon, is coming. This is the opportunity for fortune, the opportunity for advancement, the opportunity for flow, to bring energy in and to be cultivated. Take advantage. Year of the dragon's on its way. What are you waiting for? Please join me. The 8-week Mastermind for balancing business.